Peace, wholeness, love, and light. I am Nudiamonds here with a Pisces season energy reading. I hope everyone out there is doing well. And yes, just starting off with some sage, cleansing the energy. Let's cleanse your energy. Let's cleanse my energy. And let's get it started, okay? So, yes, it is officially Pisces season, okay? Shout out to the Pisces. Happy birthday. What a beautiful energy to be in, to sit in. I feel like Pisces is all about tapping into spirit, tapping into beliefs, tapping into dreams, music, that imagination, letting that imagination run wild and having fun with their creative side. Also, not getting lost in illusions, lost in dreams, lost in your imagination. It's all about that balance, right? And breaking through old belief systems. I feel like that is going to be the core message of this season, is breaking through old things, breaking free, okay, ending old cycles, and being more in tune with who you truly are as we continue to start new beginnings, as we continue to walk forward, because Pisces, because Pisces is all about the feet as well. So it's all about taking that first step. Taking one step is better than no step. So I feel like this is the beginning to that last little bit of that cycle we have been inning. And we're going to be just really tapping into making our dreams a reality during this time, okay? I'm going to tap into my notes. And we're going to see what other messages come out. All right. So, yes, Pisces season officially starts on the 18th. Super excited. When I was looking at the chart, it started at 10:10. I thought that was very interesting because Pisces is the two fish, right? So it's this balance, this 10:10. 10 is the completion of a cycle. So I feel like a lot of us are completing old things, ending old things, and really getting in tune with who we truly are and being confident in our authentic selves, okay? And 10:10 also is the 20. So they gave me a sense of that judgment and really tapping into just standing firm on what you believe in as well, and not letting any outside things condemn you, right? Staying true to what you believe in and standing for something and not falling for anything. This will be happening at the zero. It's on 0 degrees. But I also noticed that a lot of other planets in the chart were at 28 degrees. Like, I thought that was pretty interesting. Let me pull up the chart for you guys so you guys can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. Okay, so here is the chart. All right. And we have Neptune at the 28th degree, conjunct the North Node at the 28th degree, which also means that the South Node is at the 28th degree. Then we also have Chiron at the 20th degree. Then we also have Venus at the 8th degree. So it's still that 28. So I feel like 28 is going to be a big significance. And then, like I said, the date is 2/18. So there again is that 2 and that 8. So I feel like this will be a time where we tap into the values of our strength, our values of our confidence, loving who we truly are, and being confident in that, right? You got to be confident in who you are to know that you're a star, right? If you don't know that you're a star, if you don't believe that you're a star, then you're not going to have that confidence. So I feel like this is all about getting in tune with who you are, that I dream, right? Dreaming, making wishes a reality, okay? So the main thing that I said was home is where the heart is. I say that because there is a lot of love, energy, a lot of tapping into the heart. And the heart is always centered in love, centered in that inner child, okay? Because the sun is officially in Pisces season, and the sun is attributed to the heart, to what you're focused on, and going deep within to let that inner light shine. We also have a water trine, and that means there's going to be harmony between our emotions. As you know, Pisces sometimes are emotional, but I feel like they hide their emotions. They're very clever with how they have their emotional release. It's not like just this outburst, unless they fed up, right? Then they kind of have that outpouring of emotions. But I feel like this will be a time where it's more so harmony, balance with our emotions, especially if you've been doing the internal work, okay? And I noticed this was also Sag rising. So when this energy officially hits, it's Sagittarius rising, meaning that this energy will be in the third house, which is all about communication with the subconscious mind, which is also attributed to Pisces. Pisces is the subconscious mind, hidden things, hidden dreams, hidden realms, hidden worlds. So yeah, that will be a major thing, tapping into the magic of it all, right? Then I said there will be power in emotions, because the moon is at the 4th degree in Scorpio, which is attributed to the foundation, the heart. Then I said initiating your roots and being secure from within, with Mars retrograde in Cancer at the 17th degree. And Mars is going to be leaving out of retrograde very soon. So we may be feeling like we are at this tail end of this friction with our emotions, being emotionally frustrated or just frustrated with certain things not going our way, being tested on all levels, spiritually, physically, emotionally, and just, like I said, releasing that in a healthy way during this time, okay? Breaking through limiting beliefs, focusing on working with the spiritual mind for the soul. So really tapping into like meditation, breath, getting in tune with that, cultivating inner peace, going within to ascend, and knowing that you can accomplish anything when you're working with the Most High, when you're working with the divine, your spiritual team, your ancestors, whatever spiritual beliefs you may have. Continue to pray, continue to tap into that energy to find this sense of centeredness and wholeness, to keep those emotions balanced at this time, okay? And I say that because the sun, Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, and the North Node are all in Pisces. So there is a lot of energy that is in Pisces, okay? Saturn is all about discipline, structure, boundaries, that masculine energy. The North Node is all about your soul purpose and moving with spirit, listening with spirit, and following that heart instinct that's guiding you during this time. Neptune's all about tapping into that spiritual side, and things being unexpected, and having a sense of breaking through these old systems, these old cycles. And Mercury is all about communication with yourself, communication with others, and having intelligent conversations, and really stimulating the mind, thinking about things, going in deep thought. So that's why I say this would be a time to really deep dive within to find the answers that you may be seeking for. Getting a sense of like someone deep diving into the ocean and just sitting there and being one with their emotions instead of running from them. The best way to fix a problem is to face it head on and just do it, right? Okay. Then I said we will be elevating our minds for the future. And I say that because Jupiter is in Gemini at the 11th degree. So that's this whole elevating our minds for the future, especially with that Pluto being in Aquarius. That is all about the future, the next generation, the transformation for the rebirth, merging with the future technology. And we are the technology. Our minds are the technology, but we have to go within to tap into that. All right. And I said, being comfortable with our unique selves. I said it because Uranus is in Taurus at the 23rd degree. So this is all about finding value within yourself and being comfortable with who you are, no matter what that looks like. Okay. Healing our minds and valuing ourselves. I said that because Chiron and Venus are in Aries. Chiron is a wounded healer. Chiron is the key to growth, to yourself, and healing those wounds to value yourself, okay? Turning that pain into power and transmuting that energy to make it work for your best benefit at this time, okay? I said, while continuing to heal from the past, because the South Node is in Virgo. And I feel like there may be things that come up from the past, people, memories, things, but it's all realizing how much we have grown, things that we have grown from, and it's not where we came from, it's where we're headed to. All right, so continue to alchemize any energy that tries to weigh you down at this time. All right, it's all about the mind. It's all about mastering the mind, and we are masterminds, and we are the gold mine. So continue to use that alchemy and turn that lead into gold, so you can be led to gold. All right. And then I said, finding balance with our shadow. So it's not about, like I said, running from your problems, running from your shadow, caging that energy up. Oh, when you're angry, suppressing that. No, you don't want to do that. You want to feel those emotions. You want to let that shadow have its place, so that way it isn't suppressed, and that way those things don't come out in certain ways. All right, that emotional intelligence. That's how you tap into mastering your mind, is being aware that you are in this energy and not suppressing it, not holding it, not constraining yourself, but releasing it in a healthy way, speaking your truth, and balancing that, defending yourself if you have to, but we don't want to resort to doing anything that is outside of ourselves. We want to stay true to who we are, but stand firm on what we believe in. All right. And I said that because Lilith is in Libra, and Lilith is all about that shadow energy. And Libra is all about balancing. It's all about justice. It's all about that ma'at. It's all about that segment. So you really want to be making sure that you're fighting for justice and not just going to war over anything. All right. Pick and choose your battles wisely during this time. And I feel like there's going to be like structure in your mind. All right. Not self-sabotaging, just going back and forth a lot. And trying not to stress, trying not to worry. If there is an obstacle or a problem that is put in your way, do the best to get things organized, so that way you can overcome that obstacle that may present itself. This, take what resonates. Like I said, this is for the whole season. Every day isn't rainbows and sunshine. All right, we at the last tail end of winter, so there are going to be rainy days, right? But this is preparing for those rainy days, not worrying about, stressing yourself out. It's just, I heard if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, okay? And I said, this is the final chapter, right? This is that final clearing. And when I said clearing, it was like clear ring. So having this clearance, this reassurance, in this ring, this circle, this portal. So we're ending this old cycle, this old chapter, this old foundation, to rebuild a new one, to have a clear new slate. We've been purging, we've been cleansing, we've been detoxing, and now is the time to step into this new chapter. Like I said, that with Pisces being the feet, taking that first step into this new abundant energy that is here for us. And it's all about tapping into the magic of it all, and tapping into those gifts, those psychic gifts of the mind, and clearing out any stagnant energy, any fog that may be clouding your judgment at this time, that illusions, right? And I said, doing that before we spring forth before we go into spring, before this new beginning, because we don't want to step into this energy with old baggage. We want to have a clear slate, a clean slate, right? I said because we can't begin with old things. Okay, we can't begin something new without ending something old, right? Begin, endings, that end, you have to go with end, because begin and endings, they both have end. If you get it, you get it. All right. I said end, I-N, and end, E-N-D, right? So sound, be careful with sound, be careful with communication. What is that? Synonyms, words that sound the same but have different meanings. Make sure that you are clarifying things so that way you don't have miscommunication, disagreements with people, with family, with yourself. Reading things thoroughly, contracts, agreements before stepping forward. All right. Paying attention to those details, right? Going back, going over things to make sure that everything is crystal clear. All right. All of the work that we have done will pay off. I'm looking at my notes. All of the work that we have done will pay off. Don't take any baggage. This is the clearance. All right. So it reminded me of going through the airport. All right. When you go in the airport, you can either check your bags in and let them do, the clearing of the bags, or you can take it on the plane with you, your carry on. So are you doing the clearance? Or are you carrying it on with you? That's kind of like the energy. Like if you haven't been doing the work, you either going to take these self-sabotaging thoughts to this new chapter and it's going to derail you. It's going to hold you back, or you've been doing the internal work. And when you step into this new chapter, all of that stuff is going to fall off like them old leaves, like leaving all of this old stuff behind. All right. I said either you leave it here or take off with it. And it's going to take off with you on the flight, on that plane. So we're like going somewhere new. We're going somewhere we haven't been before. And either you're going to take that old stuff with you or not. And I said a plane because there's different planes of existence, different realms of reality, different timelines, quantum leaping, new earth, 5D, nirvana, heaven on earth, right? But that's all a place in your mind. You can go to these different dimensions when you sit in meditation with yourself, when you have this sense of peace, cultivating your peace. It can be heaven and hell on earth, depending on how you look at it, right? That illusion, that dream, dreams and nightmares, right? It can be either or depending on how you view it. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder, all right? Then I said, so prepare for takeoff. We're getting prepared to take off and spring forth in March, right? So get ready to step into some new energy at this time. Then I also said the new moon will be particularly very emotional for, whoever hasn't been doing the emotional release, who's been avoiding tapping into their emotions. The new moon that comes up is going to be very emotional. Because Mars is going to come out of retrograde. So instead of all of this holding back, is going to be this outpour of emotions. And also, emotional release doesn't always have to be a bad thing. Oh, boo-hoo, crying because I'm holding back. It's like, no, I've been holding back this excitement. You know what I mean? I've been holding back on this project. I haven't told anyone, and I'm just waiting until everything is done. So it's going to be this huge relief, this huge release, okay, and relief, the reliefing of something, a new birth to a new structure, to a new beginning, and release, okay, releasing, redoing things over, and letting things go so you can tap into this new mindset, this new way of doing, and renewing things, okay? So it's going to be a huge just release, renew, regeneration, restoration energy that happens during this Pisces season, as we begin to step into this new beginning, step into this spring energy, with the axis of the earth tilting and moving out of that winter, that underworld energy, and having this rebirth, right? Then I also said the full moon in Virgo will highlight our emotional health, our emotional growth, and our emotional intelligence. So like I said, if you've been working on mastering your mind, mastering your emotions, mastering yourself, you will see some type of clarity, some type of confirmation that you've been on your job when it comes to doing the internal work. All right. And then I started to deep dive into the chart. Those are just like notes and channeled messages that I received. And when I was looking at the chart, it looked like the letter N. So I'm going to show you guys a chart again so you guys can kind of see. So if you look at the chart, it looks like the letter N, right? It looks like the letter M. It looks like Z, right? So it was looking like a lot of different things to me. And I always take that as part of the message. So I said the chart looks like an N. Like I said, going within, right? Or endings, right? This is Pisces season. This is the last sign of the zodiac, that 12, right? But it's also wisdom. It's also knowledge, because after you go through all of the zodiac signs, all this time throughout the year, all of these cycles, you have learned so much. You have so much wisdom. Your internal gifts are stronger. Your wisdom is more attuned. Your intuition is on point because of these experiences that you have had. And some people like to say that Pisces are the elders because they are the last sign. And they're not really the last sign. They're the most wisest sign. That's why they have that intuition, kind of like that old soul, right? So I said it looks like the N, the letter N, and then the letter N is the 14th letter, and 14 to me is the one. One is all about yourself, right? Getting in tune with yourself, initiating things, and loving yourself, self-love. And then 4 is also that foundation, right? 4 is also freedom. 4 is also culture. 4 is the roots, the ancestors, that water, that nurturing, that mother, right? So it's a lot of different energy, but the main thing that I got was like self-nurturing, self-preservation, self-love, self-care, to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, going within, because if you aren't putting yourself first, if you aren't prioritizing yourself, then you can't really accomplish other things. Let's say I'm sick and I haven't been taking care of myself. I can't get up and do anything. I'm sick in bed. You know what I mean? So taking care of yourself, health is wealth. All right. Then I said 14 in tarot is temperance. So that's all about that balance. That's all about that angel pouring into you at this time, having one foot in, one foot out, the feet again, as we continue to take steps forward, and not skipping any steps, because it's a sense of not taking any shortcuts so you don't have to go back and redo it. You want to walk through it and be thorough as you're taking these steps. So you know the way. You can always find your way. And your angels, your ancestors are right there guiding you. It's a sense of alchemy, doing the alchemy work to push through at this time, okay? And then also 14 is 5, because 1 plus 4 is 5. And 5 is all about that hierophant, that higher mind, that balancing. Once you find that balance, once you've done that alchemy work, you're able to ascend with the Most High. And doing that internal child work, that inner child work, to tap into that higher self, which is connected to the Most High, balancing that masculine energy with that feminine energy, that light and that dark, that shadow, with that light God body essence, to continue to walk forth on your journey with confidence, with righteousness, with good grace. All right. And don't forget to give yourself grace as well. This journey has not been easy, okay? Ain't nothing about this journey easy, okay? From being in isolation to being criticized to being judged to being one with yourself. All right. Don't be afraid of yourself. Don't be afraid of your power. Don't be afraid to tap in. Don't be afraid to be different. That's all a part of you being you being your unique self. And don't worry about what people say. All right. If you listen to what people tell you to do, they tell you can't do this, don't do that, you shouldn't do that, you ain't gonna have nothing to do. So do what you feel is right. Listen to your spirit and follow what your soul, what the Most High is telling you at this time. That's going to lead you to the path of your destiny. You're walking on your destiny. You're on your journey to your destiny. Everybody's path looks different. All right. Then I also said it looks like the letter M. Right. So it's a sense of cultivating peace, going within, and like I said, taking those steps forward. Sometimes we got to take a step back and look at things from a different perspective. I say that because N and M, but M comes before an N, right? If you get it, you get it. I hope I'm making sense. But if you watching my channel, I know y'all know. Y'all know. If you know, you know. All right. But it's all about looking at things from different perspectives. Okay. Sometimes you have to take a step back, look at it from a different point of view to see the whole picture or see it from a different perspective. All right. M is also about like the matriarch, maturity, movement, music, a lot of other different things. But the main thing that came to me was movement, moving out of this old energy. Like I said, taking that step forward to break through, to release. I'm seeing someone like stepping into their light. So we're stepping into our light, stepping into our power, and our light is so strong and so bright that it's purifying everything else that's behind us. I'm seeing someone step into the light, and it's this huge shadow that is like being casted behind them due to them stepping into their power and not being afraid. And it's this purity, it's this enlightenment, it's this uplifted energy that is taking them higher. I'm seeing someone like step through a golden gate, step through a golden door. And it's just illuminating them, and they're in this sense of peace, the sense of nirvana. All right. M is also 13, lucky number 13. I don't care what nobody say. All right. 13 is all about, like I said, that matriarch, divine feminine energy, 13 moon cycles, 13 crystal skulls. It's a lot of other 13 things. Y'all let me know down in the comments, because y'all know I'll be channeling. And when I'll be channeling, it'd be a lot of different messages coming in. But I feel like this is like we're moving mountains. We're moving to the mountaintop, and we're ascending at this time, because the M is like, you know, ups and downs, ups and downs. Also, that N is ups and downs. So it's leveling up and going up to this next level. 13 is also 1, which is self, 3, which is the mind, and cultivating that thinking within yourself. How do you view yourself? How do you see yourself? How do you communicate with yourself? Self-communication, self-preservation, and are you secure with yourself? Okay, self-love and self-worth, and knowing that you are priceless and you are gold at this time. And then that also goes back to the 4, because 1 and 3 is 4. So this is all about cultivating that foundation within yourself to continue to rise higher. All right, making sure those roots, that foundation is sturdy, so you can continue to build and walk into that light and be free at this time. Okay. Also, 13 is a death card in tarot. And the death card is all about rebirth. It's all about that Pluto energy. It's all about merging. It's all about the pain before pleasure. Okay. And it makes me think of birth. Okay. The gestation period, when a woman is having contractions, those contractions are painful. But once that child comes through that canal, it's this birth that is so beautiful and blissful, and you forget about all of the pain due to the death of your old self, you know, releasing that ego, releasing anything that doesn't serve you anymore, and moving forward with this brand new energy as we continue to push through. And it's like that push is making me think of childbirth when they're like, push, push. So just keep pushing, just keep going, just keep striving. Don't give up. All right, we made it so far on our journey, and we are spiritual warriors. We are built to do this. All right, so this is nothing. These little trials and tribulations ain't nothing. They don't do nothing but make us stronger, and we will continue to prevail as we are on our soul mission. All right. I also said is the Emperor, because Emperor is number 4 in tarot. And it's all about, like I said, being that warrior, climbing that mountain, knowing you got the power, operating in this divine masculine and this divine feminine energy. And I say that because the Emperor holds the Ankh, and Ankh is all about representation of that life force energy, of that that womb and that phallus being one. And we all know when a mother and a father comes together, they make the child, and that makes the Trinity, and that is the Most High, God, Allah, that divine universal energy that creates worlds, create universes, create us. So it's all about tapping into your mind, your body, and your soul to continue to ascend at this time. Okay? And then I literally said, going within to ascend, keep moving, stay in motion, keep in motion. All right. Then, like I said, I seen the letter Z. All right. That's the last letter in the alphabet. So this is, like I said, those last bit of that ending that old cycle, to start a new cycle. All right. That world card, ending this old season, to walk into a new season. Some things are just seasonal, right? Some people are here for a season, all right? And that's okay. We're all growing. Things are supposed to change. We're supposed to elevate. That's a part of life, all right? Also, this could be a time of getting rest, because when I think of Z, I think of catching Z's, catching sleep. So deep rest, nurturing, that's all a part of self-love and self-care, all right? Then I said strength, all right, because 2 and 6 equals 8, and that is a strength card. So going within, having this inner strength, knowing that you have this invisible force that walks with you, whether it be your ancestors, your angels, your guides, just helping you push through and find this confidence, find this energy, this vitality to make it to the next step. All right, we continue to grow, continue to elevate, and do whatever motivates you, do whatever inspires you at this time to keep that momentum going. All right. Then I also said, I don't even know why I said this, but I said spider web. All right, I said ending, and then when I said ending, spirit put me in like this channel, because the chart kind of like pulled me in, and the chart looked like a spider web. It looked like somebody was casting out a spider web. I gotta show y'all again, because y'all know I be rambling, but it be all for a good purpose. It be all for a good purpose. But if you see, like, it looks like someone's shooting out. It gave me a sense of Spider-Man. It looked like Spider-Man was shooting out his web to me. And you know, spiders, they represent that transformation, that 8th house, and webbing new things, the universe, you know, WWW, the M is the W turned the other way. You know what I mean? So water, women, emotions, webs, the internet, this interconnectivity, going inner, the net, casting something, getting caught up in something, catching something. Okay. So it's a lot. It's going to be a lot. This Pisces season is really going to open up our eyes to a lot of different things. Don't get caught up in illusions. Stay focused on your goals so that we can continue to weave in whatever realm of reality that you want. Weaving those dreams, kind of like a dream catcher. All right. You want to catch those dreams and make those dreams a reality in the physical. All right. I said weaving new things, cutting old cords. All right. So this, because that weaving, all right, those cords, that umbilical cord, right? Cutting old cords that you no longer want to attach yourself to as you continue to grow is 10:01 on the clock. Yeah. So we can continue to have this new rebirth, this new structure, and keeping cords that don't burn your bridges, right? Making sure that you are making the best out of every situation during this time. All right. I said being quantum, and thinking about things from every level, like that multiverse, looking at it from this dimension, looking at it from their perspective, your perspective, an outside perspective, an unbiased perspective, a higher level. I'm seeing like a whole bunch of different timelines. So yeah, collapsing timelines into reality, master manifesting as well. So it's, y'all know, if you know anything about quantum mechanics, you already know it's unlimited possibilities. It's infinite possibilities when we go into that web, that quantum realm. You can will in whatever. And the quantum realm is connected to that root, because you have to be, it's a field, being out in the field, right? But it's like a quantum field that we're stepping into, where we can create whatever reality we want with our minds. When you go within and sit in that root chakra and get grounded there, you're able to create whatever reality you want. All right. That's a little gem. All right. So if you know, and I ain't lying. If you be tapping into the quantum, mechanics, quantum leaping, quantum jumping, all of this stuff is real. All right. So yeah. Then I said the universe, because as within, so without, as above, so below. So the more internal work that you do on the inside, the more you manifest these things on the outside. The more spiritual work you do internally, the more physical things manifest in this reality. All right. And you create different realms of reality with that way of thinking. Okay. It's all about the mind, and mind is matter. Mind is, mind is really everything. Mind is man. Mind is the power. Okay. The power is in the mind. All right. The body is the temple. That's what they like to say. The body is a temple, but where's the temples? The temples is right here in your mind. So your mind governs your body. If you think that you're going to do something and you act on it, that's a sense of your mind controlling your body. Your body doesn't control the mind. All right. If you're thinking, okay, I want to get up, I want to go for a walk, and then you get to moving. So the mind is everything. That's where all the power is at. So if you're able to control your mind, then you are a master manifester. You are mastering yourself. And that's a beautiful thing, right? Okay. I said the mother and the womb. And when I said womb, I don't know why I heard wound. So healing the mother wound as well. Healing the mother womb. Healing the generations, being the generational cure at this time. And continuing to go within, heal your inner child. Healing the children, because they are the future. You're, and I say this because, wow, spirit got me jumping everywhere. Spirit got me in the quantum realm right now, y'all. But I say that because we are our future selves, right? When you were a child, that inner child that was being nourished is your future self today. So it's like back to the future. It's this, children are the future, all right? Whatever that child wants to do now is going to manifest in the future 20 years later. So all of these tech savvy children, they're going to be running AI. They're going to be programming AI. They're going to be the next generation of technology, versus 20 years ago, we just had got the internet. We just had got cellular phones. We just were getting into that, versus 40 years ago, they were just getting TVs. So this is the age of technology. Everything is transforming, and that is the future. The children is the future. So you want to invest in your inner child, invest in that child, because that child is the future. And if your inner child isn't healed, then you're going to be operating out of that pain. So the best thing to do is always go within, take it one step at a time, and continue to work on yourself, continue to elevate, and continue to heal. All right, that's the biggest thing, because some people, spirit about to have me go in. I say this because imagination is key to manifestation. All right, that's the key to this chariot, to going within, to meditation, is that imagination, to prayer. If you don't believe, then you won't achieve, period. If you don't think you can do it, then you can't do it, right? But that all goes back to that inner child. How was your imagination in your inner child? Children who are free, who are open, they have this sense of this wild, beautiful, creative imagination. They're able to will in whatever they want. The animals come to them, butterflies land on them, birds, animals, ducks, all squirrels, all type of different things, because they have that energy, that pure energy. Come to the kingdom of heaven in a childlike manner. The key to the gates of heaven is coming as a child, right? Y'all know the saying, but it's the sense of purity. And that all goes back to that imagination, pure of heart as well. You have to have a pure heart, forgiving yourself, forgiving others. And you're not forgiving others for them, you're forgiving others for yourself, so you don't have this weight on your shoulder, right? Because your heart got to be as light as a feather if you want to ascend past the underworld, all right? Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with that doom and that gloom and that weight and this energy on you. In order to break free, you got to free yourself, and you got to go internal to do that, all right? Book personal sessions on my website, Nudiamonds.net. All of the information is in the description box. If you guys would like personal readings, astrology charts, sessions, I do it all. But I feel like this will be a time where a lot of people trauma, a lot of people past will come up, and it's gonna be triggering. All right, I already dealt with this energy about a week ago, and it was really hard for me to push through. I had to go into isolation for 3 days and just cry and purge and get it out, and have this sense of this ego death to have this rebirth. All right. And I said a sense of the ego death, because you can't kill the ego, y'all. It ain't, I killed my ego. No, you can't. You need your ego to pick you up when somebody trying to try you, when somebody's saying, oh, you don't look good. Yes, what you mean I don't look good? Yes, I do. I look good on a bad day. Okay, that's the ego. All right, that's the ego chiming in like, hey, hold up. We can't let this. They didn't play you 3 times. You gonna let them play you again? All right, ego, come on, get them, ego, right? But it's a sense of being balanced, having this balance, right? All right, I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, this all goes back to the inner child. All of it centered in the inner child. You have a happy inner child, you can grow, you can blossom, you can bloom. If your inner child is angry, sad, etc., etc., you may need to do a little bit more work there. Like I said, book personal sessions if you guys want. But it's a sense of this happy inner child as well. If you have been doing the work, then you are free to any realm. There's endless amounts of opportunities. There's boundless where you can go. That's the sense of being that master manifester, that astral traveling, that astral projection, because you broke free of these chains on your mind, and you're able to travel to anywhere in time. All right. We are the time machine. All right. We can go back to any moment in time and transmute that energy with our minds. Also, music is a portal as well. You listen to a certain song, it takes you back to a certain place in time, and it's like this time travel energy. So just get in tune with yourself, get in tune with the vibe, get in tune with the energy, and center yourself as we continue to propel forward through this energy. And I said a portal is open within the mind, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, the higher self and the higher mind. There will be, it's hidden portals that dwell within our minds. It's 1010. It's hidden portals that dwell within ourselves. The more we deep dive and the more we go internal and the more we sit with ourselves. Spirit wants me to talk about how I go into these realms and into these portals. I go into a meditation. I do the 4-4 count, the box count, it has so many names, but I do the 4-4 where you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, release for 4, hold for 4. I do that until I'm in this state of bliss, until I'm in a state of this alpha wave state where I'm in like this bubble. And then it depends on what type of energy I want to work with, because now you're in that quantum field. Now you're in that energy. Now you're in the where you're able to astro travel, right? And it's up to you where you want to go. Normally, I like to go down to my root chakra. I'll sit in my root chakra and I'll clear that out. I'll clear out any energy there. If it's any energy that pops up, then I'll go up to the next chakra, so on and so forth. Or I'll start out at the crown chakra, bust out through the crown chakra, astral travel, astral project, whatever. Or before I can even get to that stage, it'll be certain things out here in a day. So I need to continue to deep breathe to cleanse that energy. It's different for everybody. Everybody has different experiences. Like I said, if you want to tap in, book a session. I do Reiki healing. I do all of that stuff. So I'm with all the spiritual stuff. Okay. But this is all to get in tune with yourself, get in tune with your power, get in tune with your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit, so you can continue to ascend at this time. All right. But yeah, this will be a time where there's portals open to continue to push you to that next level. And there will be hidden portals. So I really suggest doing meditations during Pisces season, especially during the full moon and the new moon, because there's going to be something open. It's going to be a hidden door that is open. All right. And I'm saying deep dive into that. Don't run from it. All right. Then I seen on the chart, this is all the stuff that I got looking at the chart, you guys. So yeah, shout out to y'all if y'all still with me. I appreciate y'all dearly. But like I said, I'm very thorough and I love what I do. So shout out Soul Tribe. Love y'all so much. But then I seen MMM. I seen this in the chart. I'm going to show y'all the chart again so y'all can see what I'm looking at. Okay. So I see one big M. Over here is the M, and then over him, over here is the M. Okay, over him. You could be over him, sis. All right, you could be over her, bro. It depends, but getting over them humps, getting over them hurdles. But I seen MMM in the chart. They give me a sense of something good, something delicious, pondering on something, thinking on something, masterminds, movement, maturity. Like I said, this M energy. All right. Then it also looked like a spotlight. All right. So it looks like a light is being shined, like casting from the middle. Like this looks like a stage and it's like a spotlight right here. So having a spotlight to speak, communication with the subconscious, rabbit hole, not getting lost. Okay. Because like I said, I be deep diving so much. Sometimes I get lost and I got to come up for air. I have to, okay, I'm coming out the rabbit hole. No more rabbit hole, no more charts, no more readings, no more astrology, no more TV, no more phone, no more work, right? No more playing, right? It's a balance. So make sure whatever that you're doing, you take breaks and working on that mental health. All right, like I said, health is wealth. Mental health, spiritual health, physical health, sexual health, emotional health is necessary and should be a priority. All right. And making sure that you're coming up for air to balance the mind, to balance the spirit. Okay. Because air is that breath, that spirit. That's what keeps us alive. Air is also the mind, right? Mentally, right? And then air, coming up for air, Aries season, right? So we're being in this deep subconscious water, Pisces, that deep water, the deep end, the ancient, the last bit of it, that bottom of the ocean. But as we clear this energy and we come up for air before we go into Aries season, before we spring forth, okay? So yes, that was my breakdown for the chart. I also did a meditation for this energy, and wow, this meditation was very interesting to say the least, because Normally when I do meditations, I'll sit in silence. But something told me, Spirit told me just to tap in. I was watching a movie with my children. We were watching Sing, interestingly enough. We were watching Sing, and Spirit was like, tap into the meditation. I'm like, okay. So I go into the meditation. Soon as I go into the meditation, I hear in the background on the TV, the movie that is playing, I hear applause, like somebody's getting ready to come on stage. And I'm like, I didn't think nothing of it, right? So I just kept on tuning in to the messages that I was getting. But that was a part of the message. I'll deep dive into that after I read what I got for the meditation. Like I said, there's so many layers, it's so many different things. Spirit is always with us. Spirit is always communicating with us, whether it be through music, the trees, people, our emotions, dreams, etc., etc. All right. So I said, as soon as I tapped into the meditation, I seen a box with the X on it, and it started to rotate. All right. So it started turning and rotating, and it turned into a hexagon. Now, I don't know if you guys know anything about hexagons and shapes, but the hexagon is also the cube, right? The hexagon is also the square, and it's also a six-sided polygon, right? It's a 3D multi-dimensional shape. It is boundless to how it can shift and change and transform. It's also a sense of that carbon, which is also connected to melanin, which is also connected to radiation. So this is all about releasing, okay, that box, right? Put yourself in a box, Xing out the box. X is going within the box, going within yourself, right? All right, y'all. I'm starting to get, I'm in flow state if you can't tell. All right. But yeah, the box, and then it also is the Merkaba, right? Because the Merkaba is that, that same hexagon. It's the triangle facing down and the triangle facing up, which is the Merkaba, which is the Star of David, which is the Seal of Solomon, etc., etc. That also is a chariot. That also is a vehicle that you can get in to go to different realms, different dimensions, portals, ascension, a star, right? And we are stars and star seeds traveling and coming from different star systems, galaxies, etc., etc., the universe, right? But then it shifted and it shaped it. And then once I figured out, I'm like, okay, this is a Merkaba. This is a hexagon. This is a multi-dimensional shape. It has no ends, no bounds, no limits. It's limitless, right? Once I came up with that solution, it stopped, and it was just a box, and it was just still. And I was like, okay. And then it shifted from it being a box to me looking at it from the top point of view. And it gave me a sense of Metatron, when he ascended up to the higher realms and was looking down at the other realms as he ascended, because he got into a Merkaba. Like I said, that Seal of Solomon, that Enoch, the story of Enoch, turning into Megatron, which is the angel, right? Which is ascension. So we are most definitely ascending. The more we transform, the more we release, the more we let go of things that are trying to weigh us down, breaking free from this box, breaking free from our minds, breaking free from old things that weigh heavy on our heart, to be as light as this feather so we can ascend to higher realms, right? Then I seen a wand. So it turned from the top of a box, and then it turned into a wand. And the wand looked like Neptune, the shape of Neptune, the trident, because Neptune looks like a trident, which is like a wand, right? Power, knowing who you are, master manifester. And then the top of the box and the wand connected. So it was like the top of the box. The top of the wand hit the top of the box, and then the box opened. And I was like, wow, magic, right? I can do magic. Shout out Black Magic 363 or Radiohead Rich, right? Always transforming and elevating. But it's a sense of I can do magic, right? Tapping into your magic to open things up and watching magic and miracles happen at this time. And not being pessimistic, being optimistic. All right. And then when it opened up, soon as the wand hit the top of the box, it opened up and boom, a bouquet of flowers came out. And I was like, ooh, okay. So it's literally like the top hat opening, when the magician does his magic. Like I said, the rabbit, pulling the rabbit out the hat, going down a rabbit hole, right? Doing that magic to receive your flowers. So tapping into this alchemy work, going within to receive your flowers and tap into your power. And then it also looked like a brain. So in the midst of it looking like flowers, it also looked like the inside of our brain. And I was like, wow, like tapping into our minds, tapping into our magic, tapping into our flowers, like tapping into our power. I love this because there's so many different, like I said, that top hat, that's a sense of elite. That's a sense of a king or a queen and someone who knows who they are, royal, regal, right? Then it turned into, so the flowers transformed and then they just kind of disappeared and the energy shifted. And then it turned into a shoe. It turned into a high heel, like a platform shoe. And I love that analogy because, like I said, this is a Pisces season energy reading, and Pisces is all about the feet, going into the whole Jesus analogy. He will always get his feet washed, and he asked Peter to wash his feet, cleansing the feet, cleansing the ground that you walk on, being cleansed. And Jesus is seen as, that fish, that miracles, that belief, that magic, right? So that high heel, healing yourself to go higher, right? Taking the first step to elevation to get on this platform, right? Because I've seen a platform him. Y'all know I can go deep with the metaphors, with the entendres. So that's why I love doing this, because it's so much fun. All right. But I said I seen a platform shoe, someone walking. As they were walking, something got caught on the back of the heel. So they couldn't really step forward. And immediately when I seen it, I was like, shoot, just take off the shoe. Just take off the shoe so you can continue to walk forward, because something is holding you back. So whatever is holding you back, let it go, release it. But this was like a sheet or something. It wasn't like they stepped on a rock. This is like a sheet. So you have to go back and release it and undo something and clear it so you can continue to walk forward, right? All right. Something may be trying to hold you back, push through so you can continue to move along. All right. Then as I'm in my meditation and I'm like, okay, they need to run to get out of this. As soon as I was thinking run, the music in the background said run. And it was a song that was playing. And I was like, then I started to tune into my surroundings. And the song that was playing was exactly aligned with the message. Okay. So this could be a time of synchronicities with music, paying attention to music. There could be messages in music, or even tapping into music to elevate yourself and get into this Zen-like frequency. Get into your vibe, okay? Don't kill my vibe, all right? But the song that was playing was like, we can't resist and we can't let go. We got to just run to push through. We got to do the work. And I'm like, wow, that's very interesting. So then I tuned back into the meditation, and then I heard Spirit say, put on the seatbelt. And then Spirit showed me someone put it on the seatbelt. And I'm like, uh-oh. Whenever Spirit show me somebody putting on the seatbelt, baby, that means you're about to go for a ride. You're getting ready to go on a roller coaster ride. And Spirit is in the driver's seat. All right, so that means hold on, get ready for takeoff. We're about to take off, right? Then I just seen the seatbelt. Then I seen the wand again. And then that was it. That was the end of the meditation. I was like, wow. So this is a sense of Spirit is going to be working magic for you. A sense of that fairy godmother. Your ancestors, your angels, the Most High is going to be working miracles. And get ready to see something miraculous happen. There's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of things that take off that are unexpected, some things we've been waiting for, but just hold on because there's beautiful things on the horizon for us, okay? I said magic and manifestation, all right? Then as I closed out the meditation, the song in the background I was playing, they were closing out the song. And I was like, whoa. And then I started to tune in again. And it said, okay, we can't resist. It's the end of the show. Then it said, mission report. You have survived the wormhole. And I was like, I was flabbergasted because I'm like, yo, that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like we have been in a portal to ascension, portal in the underworld, and we are going through a wormhole, and we're just sometimes we're just passing by, sometimes we're just passing through just to have the experience and also not miss the view. So everything that we've been going through is for a reason. Every experience, every obstacle, every beautiful thing, every love encounter, every relationship, everything is in divine timing and is in divine order. Continue to embrace everything because at the end of the day, it's all pieces to the bigger picture, it's all pieces to the puzzle. And once we collect all of those experiences and all of those missions and all of the information that is needed to go to the next level, it will all make so much more sense. So it may not make sense now, but Spirit is saying this is the last piece to the puzzle. And we are victorious. We will come out victorious because we are warriors. We are spiritual warriors, and we do this every lifetime. There is nothing that can stop us, not even ourselves, because we are too determined to get this mission done. All right? So continue to have faith, continue to trust, continue to know that Spirit is guiding you. And yeah, I feel like I had a lot to say for this Pisces energy. Pisces is all about the psychic. Pisces is all about the prophet. Pisces is all about the healer. Okay, so I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to tap in on this one. And boy, oh boy, does Spirit have a beautiful surprise for me. So it's going to be something unexpected. You may jump into something thinking it's going to be one way and you end up getting something better in return. Just out of the love for it. Okay, so yes, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides. Thank you, Allah. Thank you, angels. Thank you, benevolent energy. I'm going to tap into a card pull and I want to see what are some more messages. All right, I'm going to get me a drink of water. Stay hydrated, or really some tea. Stay hydrated. Okay, you guys. Make sure that you're getting all your vitamins, getting all your minerals, eat those fruits, eat those vegetables, coconut water, etc., etc. I love y'all, okay? My lotus. Lotus could be a theme. Okay, dreams. And that's another thing too. Plants are entities, if y'all didn't know. Plants, they are sentient. Okay, every plant has its own energy, has its own vibe. And I figured this out the other day when I was drinking some lotus tea. And I just felt some type of way. And I'm like, why am I feeling like this? And then I just kind of seen like this little flower spirit like dancing. And I'm like, is that the lotus I drank? And Spirit was like, yeah, lotus is sentient. The plants are sentient. And I'm like, whoa. And then Spirit showed me like the essence of Mary Jane and the essence of the herbs and I was like, wow. That's why they all have this different energy and they all heal different parts of your body. So, yeah, tap into whatever Spirit is calling you to tap into. My spirit loves lotus. It's very calming. It's very healing. It's very stimulating. So I love that. And it also helped me tap into a more relaxed state when it comes to astral traveling and dreams. So I don't know why Spirit is telling me to tell you guys that, but tap into some lotus. This may be a time to tap into lotus for spiritual gift enhancement and dream enhancement. All right. And also is a natural aphrodisiac. So just be cautious of that. All right. Yeah. Because I didn't know that when I first took it. And I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. But yeah. So lotus. And that's also your crown. Our crowns opening up. Like I said, that psychic, that gift connection with these other realms, these higher dimensions, and our higher self. All right, that is the crown, the all, the universe, the gateway to other dimensions is through the crown. All right, so let's get a general trust, general message in this trust with the tree. All right. I love it. Gold. I love this golden energy that is here. It's beautiful. So it's a trust. May you take this leap of faith. I love it. So yeah, on this journey, we've been on this journey a while, pushing through. But we are stepping into this golden red light. Wow. You guys seen the sun just came out. As soon as I said that, wow, we're stepping into this golden ray of light, this golden abundance that lies within. Like I said, being led to gold. You are the key. Everything that you are looking for resides inside of you. Continue to do the work. Continue to know that you are being led by Spirit, and Spirit has not let you down. Your angels, your ancestors, the Most High is always walking with you, and continue to walk by faith, not by sight. Continue to know that Spirit and the Most High and your spirit team got you at this time, okay? I love this. May you take a leap of faith. Wow. Yeah, your answers are most definitely with you. We got two, looks like vultures here. You're divinely protected, divinely guided. Spirit is saying you are this tree. You are this tree. You are grounded. You are rooted in your you are rooted in your roots. You are grounded in your roots, your culture. This is where you tap into freedom. This is where you tap into releasing and expanding and ascension, and tap into that freedom. Wow. This is where we are set free, where we free ourselves. And it's unlimited possibilities, even though it looks like there's nothing there. This gives me a sense of the quantum field. What did I say? A field, right? Walking on this journey. I love it. I also want to read this card. I feel like it's going to have a message. I'm going to look at the bottom card. Shadow at the bottom. What did I say? Shadow work will be key. We at the end of this Piscean age as well. Wow. I didn't even mean to say that. Spirit said, yeah, you did. We're at the end of this Piscean age. And the end of this winter season. I meant to say we at the end of this winter season. The Spirit said Piscean age. Wow. So there's a lot of things that are being illuminated, a lot of things that are being uprooted within the shadows, and we're pushing through. And it's not about eliminating the shadow. It's about balancing with the shadow. It's about acknowledging the shadow. It's about shining light on that shadow, and being the yin and the yang, and finding balance with yourself. All right. May what is hidden come to light. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. I just want to read this trust card, even though I feel like we know what trust means, but I I just want to go over it really quick. Patience is a virtue. Okay. Trust. All right. Y'all can tell I never read this book. I never read from this book. All right. It says, trust. May you take a leap of faith. Insight. Being in nature reminds you to trust things just as they are and to trust yourself exactly as you are in this moment. You feel soothed and at one with yourself. There is no conflict within you as your heart, body, mind, and soul align in agreement. Is that not everything I said? Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. I love that. Blessings. May you let it be. May you trust the wisdom of your soul. May you accept and welcome what is here and now and what will come. May you have faith in yourself and others. Affirmation. I trust myself completely. Yes, I love that. I love that message. Beautiful. All right, let's get a message from the ancestor deck. Wow, as soon as I cut it, the waterfall, ending old cycles to tap into this bliss, this nirvana. All right, let's get another message. Spirit, what is another message for this Pisces season energy reading? Love is always the message. Love is always the key, you guys, okay? If you don't do nothing, love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Wow, 2 cards popped out. This fell off the edge. Love yourself. Treat yourself. 111 on the clock, okay? Treat yourself to the finer things in life. You deserve it, okay? You deserve a little treat. You deserve a little special thing to eat, okay? Spirit is saying if you've been detoxing a while, you have to take breaks from detoxing and treat yourself. All right. What is that? Cheat day. Yeah, there we go. A little cheat day. All right. I love this. Also eating healthy, healthier options, healthier choices. So you can get the better things in life. All right. Orange. This is attributed to your solar plexus. So tapping into your power, continue to nourish yourself. All right. Eating healthier, the gut, so you can communicate with your gut properly, because that is a first brain. And you don't want to be consuming negative things. Negative things are going to weigh you down. You want to consume high vibrational things when it comes to eating, when it comes to music, when it comes to people, comes to things that you're watching, things that you're reading, etc., etc. All right. So this is all about feeding yourself and nourishing yourself in the right way. Also, these forks kind of giving me that MMM energy. We are past this fork in the road. It is done. Because I seen somebody put a fork in it, and it's like put a fork in and be done, right? So it's done. We are on to the next level. We have collapsed timelines, and we are about to enjoy the finer things and the sweeter things in life. I love that. Oh, wow. 2 other cards came out. Whoa. Spring and wishes. Yo, I can't make it up. We got the wish card here. And we have the birds. Yeah, flipping things upside down, getting things in alignment. All right, this is you checking that shadow, checking people that need to be checked in a nice way. All right, checking your ego. All right, like ego's like, you need to, no, I don't. Everything is in divine alignment. Well, we need to know, we don't need to worry about anything. Everything is already taken care of. Having a healthy relationship with yourself. All right, so that way we continue to spring forward. So this season is going to be all about mastering your mind, mastering your emotions, and having balance and harmony so we can continue to grow and blossom and bloom. And then I also said I seen flowers at the top come out of that hat, that crown, right? So this is all about blooming, opening up your mind and ascending with love, all right? Not paying attention to naysayers, not paying attention to what the birds, these bird nagging people, okay? This is paying attention to the divine messages. The divine messages are aligned for us, and our spirit guides got us. Wow, I'm seeing like the Most High, our ancestors, and spirit guides, benevolent energy, benevolent entities. Yeah, it's like an army with us that is protecting us at this time. And they got our back as we continue to ascend and go up higher and wish. Divine wishes will be made true. What did I say? Dreams coming true. All right. Hold on. Stay patient. Those dreams are in manifestation because this is a dandelion. This is a dandelion. And after the dandelion has wilted and all of the leaves have fell away, then these wishy thingies start to appear. All right. And then this crown. There's a portal that's open within the mind, a gateway that is open within the mind. When you tap in, and this is that wand that I kept seeing, right? This looks like a stick. Making a wish, boop. Granting yourself a wish and being free, being open to the magic. You have to believe in the magic for it to work. Placebo effect, right? That's the placebo effect. If you believe something, somebody can give you a water pill. If they say it's going to take away your pain and you believe it's Tylenol, then it will, because it's the power of the mind. The mind is very powerful. So it's all about this belief, tapping into optimism and not pessimism, not tapping into the lower way of thinking, tapping into that inner childlike dream, that inner childlike mind where you were free from any worries of the world and you were able to create freely and manifest whatever you wanted at will with your mind. If you wanted that box to be a house, it was a house. If you wanted that person to come to life on the paper, they would. If you wanted your Barbie to be a queen, she was. So it's all about using the gift of the imagination as a key to manifestation. All right, that's the message. Whoa. Sheesh. Yeah. This Piscean age, this Piscean energy, yeah, because we're coming up out of the deep end. What did I say? Coming up for air. Coming up for air. I love that this card came out because normally this card means I'm drowning. I'm drowning in the energy. I'm drowning my emotions. I'm doing bad. Somebody help me, right? Right? And if you feel like that, it's okay to call on the Most High. It's okay to call for your angels. It's okay to call for people to help. It's okay to go within to help yourself. Like I said, book them personal readings if y'all need it. I'm here to talk to y'all. That's why I be pouring into the community like I do. But this represents we're coming up out of that. This is us reaching up, and spirit is pulling us up out that water, pulling us up out the deep end, because we're about to spring forth. We're going to a new level, this higher plane, this higher dimension. And it all starts with our mind. You could be drowning and soaking in the old ways of the past, or you can alchemize that and turn into things that you learned. Tap into the good memories, tap into the good things, the positive things that you did learn. Well, you know what? That person wasn't so bad because this person taught me how to cook, or this person taught me how to make this person taught me how to make rice. All right, I always burn my rice. My rice always messed up. This person taught me how to do this. Person taught me how to change my car, change the tire in my car. So it's learning experiences. All right, this person taught me how to watch out for narcissistic people. All right, this person taught me not to be so naive. This person taught me how to love again. All right, this person taught me to just give out of my heart and not look for anything in return. All right, this person taught me how to drive a car. So it's all about how you look at it. Everything doesn't have to be doom and gloom. It could be happiness and bloom, right? It's all about how you look at it. So this is spirit pulling us up out of that muck, out of that drowning our emotions. This is time for elevation. Spirit saying it's time for elevation. It's time to let these things fall, because we're about to receive our flowers with 1111 here. All right, it's nothing but good cards up under this one, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, but I can't pull all the cards, but y'all get the picture. Y'all know it's something beautiful that's about to bloom in spring. That's why we're shedding this old skin. That's why we're shedding these old things and releasing these old things, so we can tap into this energy of receiving our flowers. All right, I love that. Let's get a few tarot for confirmation. We got trust, shadow, finer things in life, healthy, break fast. Okay, that I see that as breakfast. So it's breaking through these old things, breaking your fast with something good, right? Something healthy, because you deserve it. Treating yourself, receiving divine messages, not paying attention to the naysayers, because wishes and dreams do come true. We've been witnessing a lot of miraculous things, and we're going to keep on continuing to see miraculous things. Long as we continue to trust in spirit and know that. All right. All right now. All right, spirit, give me some confirmation on this energy for Pisces season. Thank you so much for these beautiful messages for the collective as we continue to elevate and clear out things and release things that are not of our higher self for our highest good. Wow, the moon card. Moon card. So illuminating the subconscious. Yeah. Focusing on that intuition, focusing on healing, focusing on nourishing yourself, so that way you can continue to elevate and continue to go within to ascend. Because 18, the moon card is 18, 1 and 8 is 9. 9 is a hermit card. Hermit card is all about going in, spiritual wisdom, spiritual mastery. That hermit crab going within your shell to elevate, to protect yourself, and know that you are protected on this journey as you continue to be the light, and casting out illusions. And I believe the Pisces, Pisces is attributed to the moon card as well, because it's water. So it's all deep diving into the waters of yourself, that noon, that mother, that primordial energy to elevate at this time. All right, 5 of Pentacles flipped over. So not worrying about, outside. Don't worry. What is you worrying about? Lift your head up. Don't hold your head down. Keep your head up. And let go of these old ways of thinking. Just stop worrying. Spirit saying, just stop worrying. Like, look at this person. They got their head down. They don't even see the stars. They don't even see all this abundance. You can go within and elevate and alchemize that energy at any time you choose to. So it's all about doing it. Just do it, right? All right. 10 of Pentacles. This was another card that flipped over. 10 of Pentacles. This is abundance, abundance, abundance. This is generational health, generational wealth, generational growth. This is the elevation. This is being loyal to spirit. This is receiving your flowers again. So like I said, we're getting prepared for spring. This is that last end leg of the spring, where we just purge, release, declutter our minds, physically, spiritually, emotionally, decluttering, detoxing, releasing, letting things go as we prepare for the sun to rise, the real resurrection, the real New Year's, and getting in tune with our spiritual sides, our spiritual minds, our spiritual bodies to be aligned with the Most High. All right. And then last card that flipped over was, what did I say during my meditation? Was a Hierophant. Did your girl call the card? Okay. I love it. Thank you so much, Spirit, for confirmation. I said the Hierophant, balancing the mind, the light and the dark, the masculine, the feminine, to ascend, to be one with the Most High. This Kundalini rising, this releasing, this shedding, this snake, this Caduceus, all right, to grow. to grow, to receive the abundance that lies within. And that comes from the Most High, that comes from the universe, that comes from Big Mama, that comes from Heavenly Father, that comes from whatever you believe in. Tap into that energy and knowing that you can be a direct source for this channeled beautiful energy to pour into when you balance that mind with that body, balance that ego with that spirit, balance that heart with your mind, and continue to elevate. All right, that 5, I love it. I love that I called these cards. And the bottom card, Empress. What did I say? Birth. All right, know who you are. Alchemy with the wheat here, the grain, the most abundant grain. So we'll be so abundant. It's going to be so much abundance as we continue to push through, birthing new things and tapping into ourselves, tapping into our knowledge, tapping into knowing who we are, knowing we deserve more, and we are going to get it. All right, we are victorious. We are the magicians. We are master manifestors. We are the chosen ones. All right, continue to know who you are. Continue to walk in your path. Continue to speak your truth and walk in your light. There is a beautiful transformation that is happening within us, and our light is shining brighter than ever. Don't let anybody tell you different. And continue to grow and continue to love and push through. All right, you guys. So that is my energy reading. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, love, and light.